I recently marathoned every Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movie. I'm sure you know why. Let's do a retrospective. This is part one, the Jurassic Park trilogy. I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir when I say this, but Jurassic Park is a blockbuster masterpiece. It's the type of movie that I can watch any moment of any day and it never gets old. I love how the first act develops the characters and the situation they're getting into, which really plays into how great the casting is here. Every actor embodies their character so well and they're absolutely memorable. And the pacing of this entire film is practically perfect. I love the whole build up to the T-Rex reveal. No matter how many times I've seen this, that scene never loses impact. Same could be said for the cat and mouse sequence with the two raptors in the kitchen. And it's working off a really sharp script, which is actually an adaptation that takes liberties from the source novel. There's a lot of quotable dialogue around this. I'm sure you could drop at least 10 lines in the comments. And let's talk about the visual effects, which are really quite timeless. I feel they still look better than a lot of CGI we get today. This is a classic. For many people, it's a personal favorite, and that is absolutely justified. 32 years later, this film's legacy lives on. When it comes to the sequels, I think they're entertaining. What I like about The Lost World is that it brings a B-movie sensibility to the whole experience, and at certain times it is a bit more brutal than Jurassic Park. I liked seeing Ian Malcolm actually carry this story, even if the supporting characters around him weren't as memorable. And when it comes to the whole third act sequence with the T-Rex getting loose in the city, it can be a bit cheesy at times, but I'm not gonna lie, there's still a monster movie feel to all of it that I enjoy. And I have and always will be a defender of Jurassic Park 3. I credit a lot of this film's qualities to director Joe Johnston, who took this one on. He had previously done Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, The Rocketeer, and would go on to do Captain America, The First Avenger, and he has this ability of putting a modern stamp on pulpy, adventurous B-movies. This does have the feeling of a jungle survival, midnight B-movie horror film, and for that reason I very much enjoy it. Notably, I liked spending more time with Dr. Grant here, and even though she's barely in the movie, it was great to see Ellie Sattler again. Sure, the two sequels don't exactly compare to the first film, but nonetheless, I think this entire trilogy as a whole is better than any Jurassic World movie.